Divas Uncorked have set out to change our perception of wine one bottle at a time, and four of the divas, as they call themselves, join us right now. Carolyn Golden Hebsgaard, Stephanie Brown, Karen Holmes Ward. I'm trying to read my own writing here, so forgive me. And Catherine Kennedy. First of all, ladies, welcome, and you look great.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Listen, what a fun idea, because wine is so intimidating. And Stephanie, how did this get started here, this group?
Well, you know, Lester, I knew I had this unleashed passion for wine when I was out to dinner one night with all my friends, and I ordered a glass of white wine. And the waiter said, "What kind?" I'm like, "What kind? What do you mean, what kind? It's only one kind, Chardonnay." And he said, "No, there's a lot of different kinds." I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't know what kind of wine." I guess
and you feel silly.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
Silly, right? And so I said, you know, well, what about learning about wine? I really would love to learn a lot more about wine. So I asked a few of my friends. I copied my mother's Bridge Club model, and we started meeting monthly back in 1999, and we've been meeting ever since. And we meet monthly at each other's homes. And
it's a social as well as learning about wine.
And let me creating these great relationships.
Well, let me turn to Catherine, because it is intimidating, and I always notice, not always, all the time, sometimes when the wine list comes, they plop it down in front of me like I'm supposed to be the expert. Do women kind of get left out of this whole thing?
We get left out, and we get upset because, you know, we know the process is intimidating, but we feel that we have the ability to learn, and it's not just a man's hobby. And so we're, as Divas Uncorked, looking to break down that mystique of wine, one bottle at a time.
Let's uncork here. And for that, I'm going to turn to Carolyn. Let's first of all talk about the table setup. This is autumn. You do themes. Autumn and Napa
Absolutely.
here.
If you don't have a theme, you don't have a diva experience around wine. That's
I know a little
sure.
enough about wine to figure that's probably a rosé there.
That is absolutely
Which is kind of
beautiful.
back in, right?
Yes.
They're kind of round the other end.
It's not your mother's rosé. Remember the old round bottle and what have you? This is the new wonderful thing with fabulous passion fruits and berries on the finish.
And all about serving it with the right food.
Oh, absolutely. We got some wonderful Asian fare here today. It's a combination of spicy shrimp, chorizo, and garlic, and rosé stands up extremely well to that.
What's the best way to taste a wine?
First, you need to swirl it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little swirl.
Yeah.
So what is that? I see people do that. What is that?
You're lifting the bouquet to the
that what
top
I'm
so that you can then put your nose in the glass.
I'm
Lester.
sloshing, actually. What am I smelling?
Smell those aromas.
Smells
Smell
good.
those passion fruit.
Smells good, yeah.
Mango.
When do I get to drink it?
Now we taste it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the real thing.
All right.
Okay.
And isn't it a beautiful color?
Isn't it gorgeous?
Gorgeous color.
It's good.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Actually, it's very nice.
Yes,
It's I haven't had a rosé in years. I thought they were kind of out. All right, let's talk about Karen now, and we've got a red here. See, this is what I would say. I'd like a red.
These reds are absolutely delicious. And you know, Lester, there was a time when the only thing you would see on the front of a wine label would be like a landscape or a chateau. Now winemakers are really coming out with very creative wine labels that jump off the shelf. This is called Big Yellow Cab. It's kind of a play on words. It's a big yellow Cabernet, and right on the front is a checker cab. You New Yorkers recognize checker cab.
I'm going to hail a wine.
This wine is a great vehicle for exciting food fare like T-bone steaks, and California wine labels are very easy to read. You can always pick up the vintage, the grape variety,
nice
where it's grown. It's very good color. And
so you swirl this bad boy too?
Right.
Okay.
You get some plums and berries off of it.
So I'm not even holding it right. You
got to hold it by the stem.
Is that one better? Okay.
Hold it by the stem.
Right.
There you go. Switch it around like that.
I forgot to smell. I went right for the drink. but I'm sure it smells terrific. All right, let's go down here and then talk about, you've got a...
Yes, now we are very excited to present this wine today to the Today Show viewers for the first time. This is our Divas Uncorked Chardonnay that we've blended with the Mendocino County Wine Company. This is our private wine label. We're going to premiere it later at the Foxwoods Festival of Food and Wine. But
Mendocino County, by the way, one of my favorite places on earth.
It is. Okay, well, great. Yeah. This is a very bright and zesty Chardonnay. It's been fermented primarily in stainless steel barrels to kind of keep that fruity flavor. But what we've done is add just a little bit of Chardonnay that's been fermented in oak barrel. And what that has done is give it a nice vanilla finish to it. You want to try it?
Try it real quick, then we got to go to a break. And ladies, I love the fact you're not snotty about this. That's the whole deal, right?
Check out our website, divasuncorked.com.
Very nice. Ladies, thanks so much for being here, and good luck to you. And you have edified us a lot about wine. We appreciate it.
Very much.